I'm here today to read you the book Roly Poly Egg by Callie Stallman, and it's published by Tiger Tales. I picked this book today because we've been talking about spring and the different animals and insects that come out in spring, and spring is the time when birds lay their eggs. And this story is about a bird, but do you think this is a real kind of bird or just an imaginary bird? It looks imaginary to me. I've never seen a bird that looks like this. And I've never seen an egg that looks like this either. The egg that we saw that was blue with brown speckles had spots like this, but it didn't have rainbow spots. So I think all of these things in this book are just from the author's imagination. The other cool thing about this book is this egg gets to go on a little adventure and our finger can follow where it's going. So let's read. Splotch, that's the bird's name, Splotch, was a small bird who lived high up in a tree. One day she laid an egg. It was small, yes, spotty, yes, and absolutely perfect in every way. Splotch jumped up and down in excitement. The branch shook and her egg rolled down. Okay, now's the part where I'm going to use my finger to follow this line. See the line? Here we go. Boink, boink. Phew. Where did it go? It rolled onto Jemima Giraffe, who was munching the leaves from Splotch's tree. Bop! Here it goes. The egg rolled down Jemima's neck, did a somersault, and landed in the meadow with the zebras. They were eating breakfast and gave Splotch's egg a big kick, which made it fly, boink, whoop, toward Crocodile Pond, where Christopher Crocodile was swimming. He opened his mouth and he closed his eyes and he waited, because I think he'd really like to eat an egg. Let's see. Here it goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Does it go in his mouth? Nope. Emma Elephant slurped it up in her trunk. See? And then she whooshed it out and into the branches of the monkey tree, where Madison Monkey caught it and threw it. Here she goes. Wow, this egg is really going on quite a journey through the jungle. She threw it to her friends, who carefully passed it from tree to tree and back to Splotch. Here we go. Those are good monkeys helping. Splotch's roly-poly egg was back safe and sound. But then, crack, crack, crack. What happens? What's gonna be inside? I see some feet. I see some legs. I see... It's a baby bird. When Splotch's baby hatched, it was small, yes, spotty, yes, and absolutely perfect in every way. The end. What I wanted to show you is, if you look at Splotch, let's look really closely at this. It looks to me like the artist who's the illustrator, was using paint to make this, and I wonder if she might have been using her finger, because you can sort of see the lines of either a paintbrush or a finger to make the birds. And they don't look like a real bird that we would see outside, but we can look at that and know it's a bird, right? We can tell it's a bird because it has eyes and a beak, and it has bird legs, and we also know it's a bird because it's in a tree. So when you're doing your own artwork, it doesn't have to look exactly like something does in real life. You can make it look how you want, but give us clues as to what kind of thing it is. So we know this wouldn't be a cat, because cats don't have legs like this. And we know it wouldn't be a giraffe, because it doesn't have a long neck. And also, giraffes don't go in trees. So we know it has to be a bird because of the legs, the beak, and the tree. It looks like a kind of a shape of a bird. So if you were going to draw a picture of a dog, and you couldn't make it look exactly like a dog, there's a lot of things that you could do to make people know that you made a dog. Would you draw a dog in a tree? No, that's silly. Dogs can't go in trees. Would you draw a dog on a roof? Probably not. Maybe some naughty dogs can figure out a way to get on a roof, but that's not usually where we see a dog. If you drew a dog and you added a collar and a leash and 4 legs and eyes, I think that we would get that it's a dog, even if it didn't look exactly like a dog. Let's do one more animal. If you're going to draw a fish, think about where the fish would have to be. Can a fish be sitting on the couch? No way. We know that fish have to live in water. So if I was going to draw a fish, I would put it in a pond or a lake or the ocean or a fishbowl. So then when someone was looking at it, they would know, okay, this is an animal that lives in water. And then I would probably draw some fins on it and a little eyeball and maybe some bubbles coming out of his mouth. And that will let people know that it's a fish, even if it didn't look just like a fish. So, just because you may not be able to draw a bird that looks exactly like a bird, she didn't draw a bird that looks exactly like a bird. So you can be an artist too, and you can draw pictures for your own story. And just give us little clues as what kind of animal it is. Alright guys, till next time. Bye!